Hey guys, Luigi here, and welcome back to another video today. And today we are going to be talking about a topic that is very important, and it could quite possibly affect not just me, but all of YouTube in general. Before we begin, I just want to say that this video will not be me going into detail about all of this, about the laws and stuff. There are plenty of videos doing that as it is, so I will link them down below in the description. One I recommend most of all is a Chatronics video. That's a good video about the situation. Today we are first I'm going to be showing you how this could affect me, not just me, but people in general, and give my opinion on it and how it will affect all of us. And then at the end, I will explain what I will do in moving forward. What I will do moving forward. So let's go ahead and get into this first and foremost. Before we get into the big stuff, let's just go ahead and look at my channel. I have booted up right here. As you can see, we're in my YouTube Creator Studio page. Normally I'm in the Classic, but since that's going away, I can't really be in that. Well, I can, it's just I can't. For example, go into Settings here, and then go into Channel, and then go into Advanced Settings, and then choose whether I want my channel to be labeled as for kids or not for kids. So if you aren't aware, YouTube implemented this new feature which allows you to set your videos as for kids or not for kids. As you can see right here, I have my videos set to not made for kids, but you can mark it as yes or a no. Here's what happens though when you do mark it as set for kids. And will let me? Yes. Okay. Features like personalized ads, notifications, and channel membership won't be available on channels made for kids. Videos that are set as made for kids are more likely to be recommended alongside other kids' videos. Basically meaning, this doesn't go into all the details, but this basically means your video will be blacklisted. You will not get, nobody will get notifications for your videos going out. You will not be able to add end screens or end cards or anything like that. You cannot add these videos to a playlist. Basically, they're left to die. They're just done. You mark it as not for kids, things will still be the same for the most part. Although, if you do lie and say your videos are not made for kids when they clearly are, or the FTC thinks they are, then you could be fined for up to $42,000. So yeah, I set mine to not made for kids. You can set it to when I want to review the second for every video, but if you did that, you'd have to go through your entire back catalog, which I'm not about to do. So yes, my channel is not made for kids. But yeah, that's just the surface level stuff. Let's go into this next. I have this document pulled up right here. This is the worrying part because there's very vague rules and things when it comes to content that is made for kids. Very vague, and this stuff, as far as I'm aware, hasn't been updated since 1998, so you can already see where this is going to go. Subject matter that is appealing to children, e.g. kids jokes, music, kids games, video, computer games, children's TV shows or stars, cartoon characters, that's a big one, sports, another one, stories, toys, that's a big one for me since I do plush videos, children's books, fantasy, children's arts and crafts, pets, products primarily purchased or consumed by kids like snack food or cereal. Next up, language of the website as language that is enough to be understandable to children 12 and under. Short, colorful descriptions, slang, and pop culture phrases. E.g., kids site might be identified by such language as kids only, fun, well, yeah, free stuff, whatever. Really? Cool, duh, games, ask your parents, and etc. I want to point out here, oh, and you have this down here, whether the website uses visual content appealing to children. Animated characters, bolder, fast-moving graphics, or bright and vibrant colors. That's another big one, since most content creators on YouTube do use bright and vibrant colors, and not all of them use it to attract kids. Most of us just use them because, well, they look better, they look more appealing to everyone. I mean, are you really going to click on a video that's like a very dark screen or even a friggin' black screen, no, I don't think you are. I mean, some of you might, but I know most wouldn't. The thing here that I think will get everyone is, let's see, we have cartoon characters, which, as you can tell right here, this is basically saying that cartoons, video games, all that stuff, popular music, everything like that, is for kids, which, well, we all know it's not, but they don't, so this is what they go by. You can tell this hasn't been updated in a long time. So yeah, the thing that's most worrying about me in terms of this is video computer games, obviously, since I do Let's Plays and video games on video games in general. Also do toy videos as well, because I do plush videos, which is creating stories and content based off of using plush characters like all the ones I got back there. Look at most of this stuff doesn't just appeal to kids. Like, I can tell you off the top of my head, like, music doesn't just appeal to kids. Popular music, like, I like some songs and stuff. Kids games, well, yeah, obviously kids games appeal to kids. Video and computer games, video games appeal to everybody. Children's TV shows are stars. I think it depends on what it is exactly. Like, you have stuff like SpongeBob, which appeals to everyone, but then you have stuff like Dora, which you know the audience for that. Sports, sports I think would appeal to everybody. Stories, same thing. Toys, like, there's people that do like merchandise reviews and toy reviews that are not made for kids, as well as people like me who make plush videos that are also most of the time not made for kids. Children's books, okay, yeah, I get that. Fantasy, don't get that. Children's arts and crafts, I mean, okay. Pets, what? Products primarily purchased or consumed by kids, like snack food or cereal. Like, snack food or cereal. Like, what? Are you kidding me, dude? I don't know what to say to that. And even this, like, these words right here, like, whatever. Like, I think most people say whatever, and I don't know how it could be considered a kid word. I mean, same with cool. Like, all of these words here, games, like, video games, like, come on, dude. None of this stuff here can be applied to only kids. Like, I'm just gonna say it point blank. I believe if I scroll down here, there's some more stuff that involves... You can tell this video is not scripted by any means. Okay, well, I can't seem to find the rest, but anyway, we're moving on from that. Now we're gonna talk about how I think this will affect a ton of channels, pretty much every channel for that matter. Not really gonna get into any examples of particular channels that I think will be affected by this. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it right now. I think the ones that will be hit the most by this are channels that do animation. I don't care what kind of animation it is. Channels that have will do cartoons or have cartoon avatars, like certain commentary channels. Channels that do toy reviews, merchandise reviews, toy unboxings, and even possibly plush videos. You know, the ones like me that do plush videos. Oh, and action figure videos, just figure reviews as well. Just stuff like that. Channels that upload music, popular music, like, for example... example I would use is Linkin Park. I use a lot of Linkin Park in my videos and stuff, and they're popular music, so yeah. Under this, they're apparently, because this doesn't specify what popular music is and isn't for kids, so technically they would be under that. They would be under the for kids label, so... Okay, now, what I'm basically saying here is I believe that most channels on YouTube, I don't care what kind of content you make, I don't even care if it's like a political or whatever. I don't think any content is safe. I think it's all in going to possibly be affected by this stuff, no matter what it is. Alright, now with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about how I am going to handle this and how I think this will affect me. So, let's get to it. As you can tell, I have all my videos pulled up right now, and as far as I'm aware, I'm going to check right now to see whether or not my really old videos were hit or not. It doesn't look like any of them are. So, my channel, for the most part, has been completely untouched. My other channels have not. The Jump on Betty channel in particular had the Dora Let's Play, which, understandable, although that series was not intended for kids. I'm not gonna argue that it wasn't because, well, it's Dora, so what's the point in arguing that? But that was a channel that was hit because of the Dora Let's Play and because of old videos on that channel where my sister was doing him, and she was a lot younger then, so that's where that comes from. A few videos on my LuigiChannel02 channel, which most of you are not aware of, got hit, and mainly just really old uploads, archives, if you will, of stuff I made years ago, like a Super Smash Bros. Tournament thing. That got hit. As far as I'm aware, that's all of the stuff that's gotten hit in terms of my channels and my content. Do I think any of my stuff will be hit? Possibly. Like, I think my really old videos are at risk, the biggest risk of all. I potentially think my plush videos might get marked as for kids, although that's still in a gray area, so I don't know for sure what will happen. And if you actually watch those videos, I do have warnings in front of them, so those are clearly not for kids, but there's no telling that they won't try to make the argument that it is. So I mean, I don't know whether or not my videos will be marked as for kids or not. I mark them as not. And since my channel isn't monetized at all, I don't make any money from doing videos, and I can't because I'm only have like almost 500 subs, which thank you, by the way. So I don't think I'm in danger of being fined or anything since, well, I'm not monetized and I don't collect data like some other channels do, which at the end of the day, that's YouTube who's at fault for that, not anyone else, but that's beside the point. I just noticed this thing is not on screen fully. There we go, that's fixed. So, what am I going to do moving forward here? All I'm going to say is, I'm going to wait and see what happens. I've been making videos on this channel consistently for over 3 years now. Started in early 2016. I've been going ever since. And I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. In fact, I plan to keep my content the same as it is now, and maybe when it gets closer to January, I will start looking at it more closer and figuring out what I'm going to do. Is my type of content going to change? I don't know. I don't know if I'll still be able to do plush videos. That's still up in the air. I can tell you one thing, and it's that most likely out of all of the content I have on this channel, out of it all, I think the stuff that will probably be untouched is, and this is still up in the air, the song covers and the SG highlights. Everything else, I think, someone could interpret my stuff as made for kids, but I'm just gonna say this right now. I mean, I already marked my channel as not for kids. I'm just gonna say this right now. Since the beginning, since I was I think I was 11 when I started this channel, but when I started uploading consistently, I was 13, almost 14. Since the beginning, my channel has never been for kids. It's never been for kids. Every time I make a video and upload a video, I'm the one that sees it first. I'm the one that has to edit it, and I'm the one that has to review it before it's uploaded. And if I don't like how it turned out, I most likely won't upload it. I mean, certain videos I don't like nowadays, but back then I did. But no, these ones that I do not like, I do not upload. Because at the end of the day, I make stuff for me, for everyone else to watch. And as I grow and as I evolve, so does my channel. I am 17 currently, and as I get older, my humor and my my channel in general gets older as well. So currently, my channel is intended for people over the age of 13, not younger. That's what I really have to say there. I'm still going to continue making videos like I've always done. I'm not stopping anytime soon. Will I move on to other platforms and just as a side thing? I don't know, because I still have my Mob Crush account, which although that site isn't really popular anymore, I still have that with 200 followers. I could go to Twitch, though I most likely won't, since that's a saturated platform as it is, and it's also a very strict one, so I'm not sure how I'll be able to make it on there. And there's other ones coming up. There's Mixer and there's DLive and stuff like that. Will I ever go to those? I don't know. I'm just telling you right now. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. For now, I'm going to get back to making my regular videos and leave it at that. I actually have a Smash Ultimate video going up as the next video. I wanted it to go out before this video, but that didn't really seem to happen. So yeah, my final message to you guys is I highly advise you to sign the petition, as well as leave a comment directly to the FTC. I will have links below in the description, so you can do that for yourselves. Hopefully, this doesn't turn out to be as bad as everyone's saying it is. I'm hoping it doesn't. But as of right now, man, we don't know anything, and we won't know anything until it gets closer to the date. But even with that said, I still have hope, and I'm not gonna give up, and I never will. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed as always. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, Luigi fans! In this world. Our world.